All right, folks, we are here at Premier Luck Cinema 8 and Pizza Pub in Plant City, ready to see a double feature tonight.
That's right.
Bob Marley, One Love, the biopic about musician Bob Marley,
That's
and
right.
Sony's latest Marvel-associated flick, Madam Web.
We'll see.
So, don't know. Neither of these movies are getting very good reviews.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
not that excited, but
Expectations are low.
we'll let you know how it is as soon as we get out. All right, so tonight we did a double feature.
That's right.
This is the one we saw first. Bob Marley, One Love, and this is a solid biopic. I mean, look,
Yeah.
it's not spectacular or anything. It's not one that I'm going to tell everybody you got to go out and see this in theaters.
Yeah.
But it was very well made.
Sure.
Some really good shots, good cinematography,
Yeah.
good shots of locations. You can tell they shot a lot of it on
Yeah,
location.
I mean, it's always hard to get someone's life encapsulated in one movie.
Yes.
This kind of goes all over the place a little bit. It's got some flashbacks to him when he's young.
Yeah.
It's got some, kind of like him in his prime, and then it kind of jumps to tour dates and stuff
It kind
like
of hits
that.
all the biopic beats,
Sure,
right? Of
sure.
like kind of like the rise of the musician, and then his fall, and then his
Yeah.
kind of rise again.
Yeah.
I think the performances are really solid.
Sure.
And it's pretty short. Most biopics,
It is
the
pretty
problem
short,
with most
yeah.
of them is they're too long. They feel too long.
That's for sure.
This one didn't really feel that long.
No, it was
So
brisk.
it's about an hour 45 minutes. So I'd say check it out, especially if you're interested in Bob Marley and his history.
Yeah.
Whether you know a lot about him and you're a fan or
Right.
not. I wasn't really very aware of exactly who he was or what he did.
Right.
I've enjoyed several of the songs, but this was a fun movie. It was
pretty
an
good.
enjoyable movie.
Yeah. I give it 3 stars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3.5 I think is where I am.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's go on to our second film of the
Okay,
night,
let's
our
move
double
right over
feature. Here it is.
This is Madam
Web.
Wow,
That's right.
What a shock!
This was the upset of the decade.
What are the critics thinking?
I don't know.
I don't get
know.
it.
It's being panned.
They just don't like fun.
They must not have seen the same movie because Madam Web. This movie.
We're taking the poster home.
We're
baby.
taking the poster home.
There she is.
I'm taking this movie home with
Yeah.
me because look, this is a throwback to a 2000s era superhero
It all
movie.
takes place in 2003.
That's right. Best
2003 soundtrack.
Best year ever.
2003 vibes all throughout the film.
It's got great characters that have full arcs that are totally resolved.
But it's not totally taking itself too seriously, which is what I liked about it.
Sure.
It's like, it's kind of, I don't know if I'd say silly, but it's kind of just like, it's just a light kind of fun.
It is. It's a fun superhero movie that is welcome.
And it's a character a lot of people don't know anything about, which I think is maybe one reason why people are like not sure about
I think that actually works to its benefit.
I think it would
because
if people had more open minds.
For sure.
But
For sure.
Clearly people nowadays are just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Superhero fatigue that people are talking about, all that kind of stuff.
Madam Web, I really enjoyed it.
You can go into it. You can have a fun time.
For
if
sure.
that's all you're looking for, you'll probably have a great
And
time.
honestly,
like we did.
I got more than just a fun time out of this. I think this has a really strong, compelling story. I think the villain, he's like Batman meets Spider-Man, and he's
was cool.
very cool. And yeah, I love the cast. All the girls had great personalities.
All
and
the performances are good.
They were very dynamic and interesting in the way that
fun
they
to watch.
interacted with each other.
It has a great visual style.
It does.
Really
It
cool
does.
camera work.
Yeah.
Great editing.
For sure.
Could follow the story very easily. Adam Scott was a highlight for me in this movie.
He was great.
Emma Roberts shows up. I didn't even know she was in this.
Right, yeah.
So really good. I mean, again, I guess if your expectations are too high, maybe. But for Sony movies, they're not that high. And
Look, I enjoyed
exceeded,
this. I enjoyed this more than Venom.
Far exceeded Venom. Far exceeded
way more than Morbius. Way more.
This is top level Sony filmmaking.
I agree.
I mean, it's not to the level of obviously the glory days of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy or anything like that. But
this is I could see this coming out right after Amazing Spider-Man.
Of the modern
2.
era, this is one of their best
For sure.
So-
Sure. I honestly I enjoy this a lot more than a lot of what the
Other
MCU's been
recent
putting
MCU
out
stuff,
recently.
I agree.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was spectacular. It was.
My expectations were low. My expectations were exceeded.
That's right.
There's no doubt about it.
That's right.
So check it out. I mean, I think I'm going to give this thing like 3.5 stars. I mean,
I give it
3.5
4.
stars. You give it 4.
I give it 4.
Wow.
I gave it 4. I really enjoyed it.
I'm not as hot on it as you are.
It
but
really impressed me.
like you said, I think we're just kind of impressed because of how low the expectations were, how bad all the reviews have been. It's calling it one of the worst movies ever made, which I don't see how you could honestly make that call.
Hey, haters gonna hate.
Hashtag Madam Web. I mean,
Madam Web.
We want Madam Web too. I'm ready to see the sequel.
I would love to see a
They
sequel.
set up a
to
great
this.
sequel.
They
The
did.
ending of this movie is so cool.
It is very cool.
I'm like, man, I just want to see the next adventure with Madam Web. So check it out. Maybe you didn't like it. I don't know. I mean, tell us why. I don't really.
We're not kidding. We're not kidding.
This isn't satire. This is
actually unironically enjoyed the movie. Thought it was good.
We thought it was an actual good movie worth watching in the theater. Genuinely.
Check it out.
So let us know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified of all our videos, and we'll see you next time right here on The Real World.